Hello everybody and welcome back to Flutter series. Today we are going to talk about how Flutter applications work. Now that our computer is ready, we can start learning Flutter. In this lesson we will not build a real application yet. First we need to understand how Flutter thinks. If you understand this lesson, everything later will be feel logical instead of confusing. So Flutter is the UI framework. This means Flutter's job is to draw the user interface of an application. We do not manually draw pixels. We describe what the screen should look like, and Flutter does the rest. The most confusing part, part is that in Flutter, everything is a widget. Text is a widget. Button is a widget. Image is a widget, screen, application, everything is a widget. Flutter applications are built by combining small widgets into bigger widgets. Now, here in our main, this is the file that is the entry point of our whole Flutter application. Flutter starts from the main function and run up tells to the Flutter which widget to show first. In this case, this is my app is the first widget to be shown. Then this widget becomes the root of the application. The build method, this function describes the screen. Flutter does not store screens. Flutter builds screens by calling the build method. When Flutter wants to show something, it calls build method. The default project has many things we don't need yet. We will simplify it so we can see the structure clearly. So that let's replace everything below here and then let's write that class my first app extends a stateless widget. We are going to talk about this and then inside here let's declare its constructor. Our build method return const material app and home is going to be a home page which is going to be created right now. Class homepage extends again a stateless widget. We are going to explain what is a stateless widget and what is a stateful widget, so don't worry. And then the build method, hopefully we are going to return a scaffold which will have an apple bar, title, const, text, lesson 0. And below that, body, const, center. Hello, Flutter, and for style, let's say text style font size 24. Okay, what's the problem here? O has not to be capital and need exclamation mark. Perfect. Now if we run this, so let's explain the most important things of this screen carefully. Starting by material application. This is the base of the application. It gives us navigation, theming, and application behavior. Scaffold. The scaffold represents a screen. It gives us layout areas like up bar and body. Center. The center positions its child in the middle of the screen, whichever is this child. The text just displays text on the screen. This entire screen is just widgets inside of widgets. Now let's change this to counter 0. This number is data, but right now it is static data. It never changes. For example, if I run this again, you see counter 0. In this lesson, we will not change data yet. We first need to understand how Flutter draws the UI. Next lesson, we will make the screen interactive. So in general, Flutter works like data exists, Flutter calls the build, widgets are created from data, and then the screen appears. So today we learned how that Flutter draws UI using widgets. Everything on the screen is a widget. Flutter uses the build method to draw screens. Data appears inside widgets, and when the data changes, Flutter rebuilds the UI. Don't you worry if not everything is clear right now, because widgets is a very unique concept in order to understand that just in one day. Keep in mind that everything inside here is a widget, and I mean literally everything. Even this class is considered a widget, and of course, since it extends a stateless widget, while the scaffold is also a widget, up bar is a widget, center, text, all of these are widgets. We are going to talk about stateless and stateful widgets. We're going to talk about everything at the next lections. Until then, see you!